Dashcam activated. Welcome to police journey, where seatbelts are tight, tires are screaming, and common sense took the day off. From a guy who drank way too much and almost caused a major crash, to a suspect emotionally erratic, swinging between calm and aggressive. Along with sharp and entertaining viewer comments. Buckle up and get ready because the next heart-racing chase is about to begin. January 21st, 2025, Clayton County, Georgia. A trooper spotted a white Cadillac with Georgia tags in Forest Park. A vehicle police had already tried to stop days earlier, only for the driver to flee. After running the plate through GCIC, it was confirmed. The registration had been suspended since November 7th, 2024. When the trooper moved in to initiate a traffic stop, the driver made it clear he wasn't pulling over.
Whiskey 7406. Charlie Uniform Whiskey 7406.
The suspect slowed down, giving the illusion he was ready to pull over. But just as troopers moved in to approach, he slammed the gas again. It was a clear message. He had no intention of stopping on his own.
Okay. I got one taking off on me. We're gonna be tell flag down 3SB. You still on Lee's Mill and Highway to... Damn! I got you. Okay, y'all get off the radio. We're gonna be Lee's Mill approaching Forest Park. Wait, Lee's are about 50 miles. That's affirmative. We're on Forest Park. We're approaching 75.
Even though the suspect wasn't flying down the road, the chase was far from safe. Heavy traffic turned every move into a gamble, forcing the trooper to thread the needle through a sea of vehicles and making the pursuit even more dangerous with every second.
Eastbound Augusta Greenville getting on to 285 right now. 285. Traffic light.
Finally, as the road cleared, the trooper seized the moment and executed a flawless pit maneuver, bringing the suspect to a complete stop. Troopers wasted no time, jumping out of their cruisers and taking the suspect into custody without further incident.
I didn't do that. Put your hands behind your back. Go ahead, put your hands behind your back. I got you.
I didn't do nothing.
You got your cuff.
I didn't do nothing, sir. I didn't do nothing.
Let me get your right hand.
What did I do?
Get your right hand. There you go.
What did I do, sir? What did I do? I'm sorry. All right, please, sir. Tell me what I did. Tell me what I did, sir.
We're going to get to you in a second, okay?
Mr. Atkins admitted to consuming multiple alcoholic beverages before getting behind the wheel. As a result, Georgia State Patrol charged him with DUI less safe, along with several additional offenses. Due to his complaints, He was taken to Southern Regional Hospital, where medical staff confirmed he had cocaine in his system at the time of the incident. Once discharged, Atkins was transported to Clayton County Jail for booking.
Don't do it! Let me take your hand! You better stop! You better stop!
February 24th, 2025, Gillum Park Pool, Arkansas. Sergeant Stephen Briggs spotted a silver Honda Accord swerving erratically on Interstate 30, struggling to stay in its lane. The driver then exited onto I-440 East and suddenly fled south on Springer Boulevard. After briefly cracking the driver's door, as if considering surrender, Briggs flipped on his siren and alerted dispatch, officially launching the pursuit. The sergeant saw a window to execute a pit maneuver, but the suspect brake-checked at the last second, throwing off the timing and foiling the attempt. Without hesitation, the suspect hit the gas and kept fleeing, determined to stay one step ahead.
Don't do it! Let me take your hand! You better stop! You better stop!
After fleeing on foot, Rodney 1 was captured in the woods following a tense pursuit. Throughout the encounter, he was emotionally erratic, swinging between calm and aggressive. At the Pulaski County Jail, Warren remained combative, refusing to acknowledge his rights or take a chemical test. He was booked and hit with multiple charges, including DWI, fleeing, driving on a suspended license, open container, and more. September 23, 2022, Indiana. A flashy car doesn't mean the law doesn't apply. But 21-year-old Marcellus Woods thought his Camaro gave him a free pass. Indiana State Trooper Baumeister thought otherwise.
Traffic. 14.8. Medium traffic. Heavy traffic. Right lane.
Center 13 area station, 1345, number 2, ID westbound 1420, ID westbound 1428, Verizon Silver Lake Sparrow, Verizon Silver Lake Sparrow, Saber 1 ton.
Oh, 1050. Start 1052. 14.8. Let me see this!
While the troopers stayed behind to give first aid to the injured driver, officers from the Gary Police Department got the call, right as they were sitting down for lunch at Kudzoa. The Camaro had been ditched in a neighborhood, and the driver fled on foot. Now, officers faced a tense challenge, tracking down a suspect who could be armed and dangerous.
Behind 115 West Street, he ran north of this location.
Eventually, one of the officers spotted the suspect and brought him down with a taser as he tried to make a run for it. But what made things even worse? He actually admitted why he fled.
How you running for, huh? Because why?
They're trying to kill me right now!
Who?
I swear to God!
Who tried to kill you?
This dude named Debo! Stop resisting! I'm not, I promise I'm not. This dude named Debo! I swear to God! They tried to rob me! Y'all not listening!
So we're the fucking police, why don't you stop for us, huh?
Because they are robbing and steal!
They want to buy you from me!
No, the people that are trying to kill me are still around here. They're still around here.
According to Marcellus, he was simply on his way to pick up his girlfriend from work, with two baby ferrets riding in the back seat of her Camaro. He claimed that when he stopped for gas, a man named Debo jumped in, held him at gunpoint, and forced him to flee from police, only to mysteriously vanish when the car crashed. But there was one major problem. Police had him on camera the entire time, and no one else was ever seen exiting the vehicle. In the end, Marcellus was charged with resisting arrest and leaving the scene of an accident. Thankfully, EMS arrived quickly and treated the victims for non-life-threatening injuries. January 6, 2022, Little Rock, Arkansas. Legendary Trooper Bird was on patrol when he spotted a car with expired tags. He lit it up, but instead of pulling over, the driver floored it, kicking off a chase with the last trooper you'd ever want to run from. Had he known who he was messing with, he probably would have thought twice. Now comes the most interesting part of the chase. Trooper Bird closed in and fired a GPS tracking dart at the fleeing vehicle. It's a rare tactic in high-speed pursuits, but the way he pulled it off, absolutely flawless. With the GPS tracker locked onto the suspect's vehicle, locating him became a lot easier, but catching him was another story. His reckless driving made it tough for Trooper Bird to close the gap safely. By this point, Trooper Bird had seen enough. As the suspect exited the highway, Bird closed the gap, locked in, and delivered a textbook pit maneuver, bringing the wild chase to a decisive end. The suspect was stopped and taken into custody, officially ending the chase. All we can say is major respect to the troopers for putting their lives on the line and bringing reckless drivers like this to justice. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe now, turn on the bell, and stay locked in. The next wild pursuit will blow your mind.